Okay, go ahead with the briefing, runway 24, please.
37, 10,500.
ILS 24.
Lion 37, Boston Center, Roger. The Providence altimeter 3019.
That checks.
3019, Reliant 37.
Eric.
Nope.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so highness 11.2.
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Localizer frequency is 109.15.
I see that times 2.
Our inbound course is 246.
246 checks.
We're going to intercept the glide slope at bogey at 1325.
Check.
And we're going to go down to 293.
Which is 250 over the ground. I'll set this on the radio altimeter. 250, yep.
And our airport elevation is 54.
Okay, missed approach.
Missed approach is climb to 700, then left turn to 1700 on a 045 degree heading. And that's to Nantucket VOR.
1750, contact Boston approach 20.6.
Outbound to bogey.
0.6.
Very good. So we program Hotel Yankee in the flight plan. Okay, any questions from your side? Oh, I'm clear on that. Just amend this here.
Number 365 Echo Alpha, contact Boston Center 128.75.
128.75, 365 Echo Alpha.
Charlie Bravo, negative 12,000, 12,000.
12,000, 5 Charlie Bravo.
Boston Center 365 Echo Alpha, 17,500.
November 365 Echo Alpha, Boston Center, highness altimeter 3019er.
3019er, 365 Echo Alpha.
19 check, 17,480. That checks. Descent is in 3 minutes, so we run the. You can do this first. Landing weight is going to be about 14,000 pounds.
Chart.
Jet speed 103, running the hold 190.
Jet speed 103, roger.
So we just do an interpolation or 102.
324, descend to maintain 15,000.
Down to 15,000, jet 324. And could you update our EFC time?
Jet 324, you will be next. Expect further clearance 2105.
2105.
We don't need this, it's only in strong wind conditions, we would use that, and the retraction speed is 140. And the maneuvering speed, 0 flaps, is 130 knots. Would be important for circling approaches. And then the landing distance, temperature was 25 degrees at 14,000 pounds.
November 715 Charlie Bravo, descend and maintain 1,000, heading 130.
2,800.
130, 11,000, 5 Charlie Bravo.
And remember, this is the pure landing distance over a 50-foot obstacle, part 91. If you part 135, we have to be within 60% of this number.
Okay. Go around.
Thrust, yeah, 25 degrees, 14 and 1,000, make it sea level. 25 degrees, 98.2. And we set this here on this marker.
324, descend to maintain 12,000.
Okay, so we have everything done now in the cruise where the workload is low. 1.3 minutes, we start our descent. You can dial in 2,500 feet and run the descent checklist.
542.
Cactus 1896, contact Boston Center 124.52.
2452, Cactus 1896, good day.
Cockpit,
November
yeah.
122 uniform,
We don't need
flight
that.
310, vector for traffic.
Is there windshield bleed air?
We don't need this.
November 122 uniform,
Set for
flight
landing.
310, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Throttles.
300, 310, 1 to
And the lights go back, and you can let them know that we start our descent in, actually now, yeah.
365 Echo Alpha started descent down to 2,500.
November 365 Echo Alpha, roger.
We set everything up for the ILS approach, but technically what they normally do is
Boston Delta 50, leaving 28
right-hand downwind for runway 24.
Delta 50, Boston Center, roger.
Okay.
There's a class Delta of an airport called Otis, that's a naval base, which we have to obey, but we shouldn't have any problems, we're above it. And then there's a 200 knot speed limit in the class Delta.
November 715, Charlie Bravo. We need to reissue the holding instructions. Cape approach to shut us off again.
Okay, 5 Charlie Bravo, go for it.
715 Charlie Bravo, reclear direct Clammy, hold south on the 180 bearing, and right turns, speed leg length to your discretion, expect further clearance, 2115.
Looks like you see the islands, the shutdown.
Direct Clammy, 180, bearing, right turns, we're going to do 10 mile legs to 2015, 5 Charlie Bravo.
Number 365, Echo Alpha contact, Cape approach 118.2.
118.2, 365, Echo Alpha.
November 122, uniform, clear direct Sandy Point.
Direct Sandy, west, yeah.
Cape approach 365, Echo Alpha, 12,300, descending 2,500.
Yeah, who was that?
Citation 365, Echo Alpha.
Citation 365, Echo Alpha, Cape Approach Radar. Collins 55, turn right
Can
heading
run the checklist to want to get everything out of the way until the flaps.
190, leaving
Okay,
74,000, chrono
Checked.
Avionics and flight instruments.
All set.
Radar altitude.
Radar altimeter is set to 250 feet. Yeah, checks.
Computations or
I noted a VREF of 102.
passenger advisory lights.
Yeah, it's on.
Passenger seats.
All good. And the flaps are to come. So we stop here, go back to map, and
66 Delta, proceed
there's the airport straight
maintain
ahead.
3000.
Direct to P-Post 3000 for 66 Delta.
66 Delta, say altitude leaving, and make sure you get a
Below
reply light on the
10,000
most.
feet,
I'm not
speed
receiving
is 250 and the lights are on.
Okay, we've got a reply light and we are at 3000, 66 Delta.
66 Delta, thank you. Number 0 Echo Golf, enter a 5 mile left base.
Okay, 5 mile left base for Echo Golf.
Number 0 Echo Golf, cleared visual approach runway 24, contact high in the south.
On the tower, clear for visual.
Have you pre-selected the tower?
No. Well,
Which is
475 Cape.
very good, and we are 18 miles out at 10 or so. I call the field.
Citation 365, Echo Alpha has high-end in sight.
5 Echo Alpha, roger. Remain outside of the Coast Guard Delta service area and contact Hyannis Tower.
We'll remain outside the Coast Guard area and over to Hyannis Tower, 365 Echo Alpha.
This was the class Delta I mentioned here. It's called Otis, the Coast Guard.
500, funding 5,000. 687-24, yeah, you should be able to get past everybody down there. Alpha Charlie, cross 15, taxiing to 24.
365 Echo Alpha, midfield 24.
Gear 84. Roger, hold your position. The aircraft did make the previous turn I asked him to. Echo Golf, straight ahead now on Alpha, then a left turn into the north ramp. Just turn on Alpha and left turn into the ramp for Echo Golf. And Gear 84, just hold your taxi. 5 Echo Alpha, clear to land. Disregard that. You're going to be number 2, following traffic off your right wing, about 2 miles, turning dogleg to final from the south at 1,000.
Okay, number 2, look for the traffic, 365 Echo Alpha.
Turning the dogleg to final just inside your right wing now, probably about 1.25 miles out.
Did we get in sight?
Nope, still looking.
Echo Alpha, start your right base.
Turning right, base 365 Echo Alpha.
On the visual, runway 24.
Who's on the visual for 24?
Alright, I have him.
Rich Strip 751.
Let's do 51, what's your heading?
Currently heading 030.
As you maintain that heading, look for a citation on the north downwind, turn the right base 2 miles out, 1,200 feet.
Okay, we're looking for the station and we'll hold this heading for Rich Strip 751.
Just until you pick up the traffic. Gear 8424 via Alpha Charlie, cross 15. Let's start your base leg.
Okay, starting the base leg, Rich Strip 751.
Okay, checklist is completed. We're clear to land, 3 greens.
Let's check. You got the citation inside on about a 2 mile final.
a little hazy. Okay, we have him in sight now. Red stripe 751.
Roger, clear to land 24, number 2, crossway turbulence.
Okay, clear to land, number 2, red stripe 751.
KHYA is across 15 on Charlie, give way to traffic exiting at Delta. Echo Golf 1 Delta, cross 15, taxi north ramp.
We're using the 60%.
I mean, a good speed 523 on Delta, cross 15 to the gate.
Alright, on Delta, cross runway 15.
Lead approach is stable.
523, more parking, Rectrix.
Just straight ahead into the north ramp, Metrics 1 o'clock as you go in.
Got a 35 knot wind here, it's quite bumpy. Some extra speed. Continue landing.
And for Island 267, Sierra Charlie, and KHYA 240, just bad news, they just shut me off again, but I'll let you know as soon as I get an update. 267, thanks. 240.
Disregard. Four lights. 6. 70 knots. 60 knots. I'll take Delta, this works.
Which FDF?
Echo Alpha, right turn on Delta, cross 15, taxi north.